Good afternoon and welcome to Nasdaq Trade Talks. I'm Jill Malandrino, global markets reporter at Nasdaq, with daily insight on the Nasdaq 100 index, or the NDX, which is made up of 100 of the largest domestic and international non-financial innovative companies listed right here on the Nasdaq stock market. The NDX has been the barometer for U.S. large cap growth and also one of the best performing indexes over the last decade and a half. Let's take a look at what's moving the broader markets this afternoon. The decision to implement the latest round of tariffs on China imports on December 15th will likely decide the stock market's near-term direction. Today, the president's expected to meet with top trade advisors. European Central Bank President Christine Lagarde convened her first policy meeting. As expected, the Governing Council voted to keep the main deposit rate at negative 0.5%, just one day following the Fed's decision to keep rates unchanged in the U.S. Weekly jobless claims jumped to the highest level since 2017. Moving along to our first chart, the Nasdaq 100 stocks erased earlier losses on a tweet from Trump saying that they're very close to a trade deal with China just after the market opened. You can take a look at the chart right behind me and see that immediate spike up just as the U.S. stocks opened. All the major averages are hitting all-time highs intraday, although off a bit their best levels with just under 2 hours to go until the U.S. closed. Nasdaq 100 is trading up by about 0.33%, with Wynn, Western Digital, AMD, Trip.com, and American Airlines all leading the way to the upside. Semis are also performing well today, while Insight and NetEase, Align, Workday, and LULU are lagging. Let's move along to our next chart here. And despite reporting a positive quarterly metrics last night, LULU, including better than expected earnings, sales, gross margins, and same-store comp sales, shares of LULU, they're trading lower, just over 5%, as current quarter earnings forecast was largely below consensus as the company invests in new product launches, which could potentially set them up for growth down the road. In other Nasdaq 100 component news, Starbucks got an upgrade over at JP Morgan this morning to overweight from neutral following a meeting with CEO Kevin Johnson and other executives, while shares of Apple are under pressure due to a report out of Credit Suisse. Analysts said iPhone shipments in China dropped 35.4% in November compared to the same time last year. Note that Apple received 2 price target increases from analysts just the day before. From the Nasdaq market site in New York City, I'm Jill Malandrino, global markets reporter at Nasdaq.